we are at the start of Gear Haul 6. This video is probably going to be all over the place because I've been collecting things little by little. I went to the REI near me. It's like an hour or over an hour away. Got these Micro Crew Darn Tough socks. That's slightly shorter than boot cut. Because I have these Cloud Gear boot cut socks. And they are really great for the cold, so I want to buy a few more for work. And then I have these Hoka, which one are you? Speed Goat 4. So hopefully I can get out and test these soon. These look really ginormous on my feet. Like this thing is super thick. It's got a nice tread on the bottom. And I found my Swiss Army knife, focus, that I've been looking for. It doesn't really have, this is something I had, but it doesn't really have a lot of useful things for hiking. So there's like bottle openers on here, this one knife which is useful, this little knife which is useful, scissors which is useful, corkscrew which is not super useful, this little hook, which I don't even know what that's used for, and then tweezers. And there's a toothpick on the other side. So for now, until I find a better knife that I like, I'll probably carry this when I go hiking. Alright, I have a couple more things. These are some hiking pants. They're from Ardruco. I needed pants for work, and I figured I might as well try to kill two birds with one stone. Try out some hiking pants. So I've got this one. I have this one from Bali, which I've heard good things about this one, so I'm hoping this one works out well. This is a much lighter material. I don't know how well these will be in the cold, but they have kind of smallish pockets. How big are your pockets? Oh, these are way bigger. The last thing I have in this package are these Darn Tough boot cut socks. So now I have 3 pairs of higher socks because at work I wear them like that over my pants. Because these are skinny jeans. These don't have the tight leg, but they can cinch a little bit. So we'll see how those work. It's November, which means the sales. This one is from REI's Opt Outside. First thing I have are these micro spikes from Catula. I'm going to go hiking at some point, probably, since I need to do a shakedown hike. And since it's November, it's going to start snowing eventually. So I bought these. So hopefully I don't die when I go hiking. Number 2, I have, this is a base layer shirt. It is REI's 185 weight, focus on this, 185 weight wool. Is there a shipping thing in here? And all of this stuff was either on sale or I had a coupon for it. These were originally $69.95, now $55.89. This base layer top was $79.95. Now $55.89. And I also have the bottoms that go with it. They're the same price and the same discount. REI's sales seem to be really good for clothes. I wanted more base layers because I really love them, and I wanted to try a different brand than Smartwool. So these are a little lighter. The ones that I have right now are the 250. This year the sale was November 12th to November 22nd. It's the 19th right now. You get, as a member, you get 2 coupons. One is for 20% off a full price item with exclusions, and one is 20% off an outlet item, and the outlet items are stuff that they're discontinuing or not carrying anymore. So I used my 20% off an outlet item on these socks. They're from Smartwool. They're kind of light, but they have cacti on them. These were originally $14.73. No, they were more than that. Are you for sale? These were originally $20.95, and with the discount I got, they were $11.78. So I don't really like the other Smartwool socks that I have, but I thought I would give them another shot because I do really love my Darn Tough and my Cloud Gear socks. And the last thing I have from the sale is something that I'm really excited about. It's the Hyperlite Mountain Gear 3400 Southwest. This was originally $355. 20% off regularly priced item. They were $283.99. I wasn't sure if Hyperlite would have their own sale, and the Southwest is the only Hyperlite pack that REI carries. So that's why I went with this one. I'd been looking at the Junction or the Windrider. The Windrider has mesh right here instead of the solid. Is this upside down? It is. Been holding on upside down. The Windrider has the mesh here instead of the solid stuff. And there's another pack called the Junction, which is a mixture of the two. On the front it has the mesh, and on the sides it has this stuff. But like I said, this is the only one that REI carries. I was so excited to get this pack because I've been looking at backpacks for months and trying to figure out which ones I wanted to try out. And I just really fell in love with the Hyperlite. I never saw anyone really say anything bad about it. There are obviously negatives to it, but no one was ever like, this is the worst thing I've ever had. I hate it. One of the complaints that I did see is that when people got the 2400, they wish they had gotten the 3400 because there's a little extra space. Because this is a 55 or 50 liter bag. So this will roll like all the way down. And if you need a little extra space, you have it. Another item has come in. Crocs. So I looked at a bunch of different camp shoe options. And I think in the winter it probably won't be that much of a problem because I won't want to have my feet exposed, but in the spring or the summer when I want to go down to get water or something, this would be nice to have because it can be a sandal or it can be in 4x4 mode. And it was cheaper to get a charm than to pay for shipping, so I got a Jurassic Park charm, except it's labeled Jurassic World. It says Jurassic World on it. Jurassic Park came first, and this says Jurassic Park on it. These are just the classic clogs, and they were on sale for Black Friday. They're originally $49.99, and they were $39.99. And this charm is $4.99. It was not on sale. I have more stuff. First, I have this scale. And I mostly wanted to weigh the cats with it because it's got a 22-pound weight limit. It's kind of small, so it's a little hard to do that. I can also weigh gear with this. I have these insoles from Dr. Scholl's. They're work specific. I really tried to like these Superfeet insoles, but they're really uncomfortable. It feels like I'm standing on concrete instead of like a nice squishy insole. And the last thing I have for this round, bunch of liquid IV. And this was on sale. I believe it was 30% off. This one is for sleeping. I just wanted to try the blueberry lavender flavor. And then I have 2 more of these flavors. This one is apple pie. This one is guava. Unless they have some flavors that they weren't advertising, the only one I haven't tried is the lemon at this point. I'm not a huge fan of lemon flavored stuff in the first place, so we'll see how I like these. I have one more package, this time from Garage Grown Gear. Their sale was from the 23rd to the 29th and up to 40% off. They're kind of like an REI in that they don't they don't make the products themselves, but they sell them. So first up, Injinji socks. These are supposed to be really good for blisters. I'm not a fan of toe socks, but I really hate blisters, so I'm gonna try these. And then the second thing I got from them is one of the Hyperlite Mountain Gear pods. This is the large for the 2400 and the 3400. All of the Hyperlite gear was 10% off, and Hyperlite did announce their sale. It was for the weekend of Black Friday only, and it was 10% off. So I'm hoping that I can keep my sleeping bag in here and it will stay nice and dry. And this is something that you can write on if you want to label your gear. It should fit in here because this is fairly big, but if it doesn't, I'll probably find some other use for it. This was originally $60 and it was $54 with a discount. So these socks were originally $16.99 and with the discount they were $13.59. Also in here, which I just noticed, there's a sticker. Wow. Garage Grown Gear, the experts on outdoor gear startups. There's a tiny toothbrush in here. So, bonus items. An update. It does fit in there, but it's really tight, so I probably wouldn't want to use it for this. But probably find another use for it. I'm going to end this here. I have 2 more packages in the mail and then a third one that is custom, so it's probably going to take a little longer to come. There will probably be one more gear haul, maybe 1.5. Most of what I have left is small stuff like extra camera batteries, and then after that I will just have my Appalachian Trail gear list. That's it for this video, and I'll see you next week.